I wish this was finished in exterior paint. You see that? Super easy. You have so much space. You have a lot of space, a lot of head space in specific, guys. Also the nice cushion kissen, the feel is so good. Then we have the hyper screen coming alive. Let's do a race start. 3, 2, 1. Hello guys, I am back today welcoming you all with this. Right in front of me I have the all new 2023 model Mercedes Benz EQS SUV. Yes, you heard that right. This is the SUV version. I showed you that car I think around May, April in the studio, and finally we are out here in the US close to Denver, and today I will be doing a full walk around showing you all the exterior highlights. Afterwards also jump inside for an interior look, and last but not least drive this car. Right in front of us we have the EQS 580 version. There's also an EQS 450 version coming with the SUV, and this one in specific with the beautiful AMG line. There's also the electric line option, but in my opinion, if you go and get yourself an EQS SUV, definitely go and upgrade it to the AMG line because it finishes the entire look, looks extremely sporty and nice. Here we have the high-tech silver exterior paint and a lot of things I have to show you. So let's get it on. 580 coming with 400 kilowatts, all-wheel drive 4MATIC system, 544, around 544 horsepower, and yeah, and also US spec car here since we are in the US, obviously. At this point also special thanks to Mercedes Benz for flying us out here. Today we will be filming it for you. So let's get it on. First of all, talking about the front, guys, we have a lot of similarities which we already know from the EQS, the EQ family in total. First of all, looking at the headlights, the EQS SUV giving us 3 LED torches here, also with the LED line here, which we also have here in the front with the additional chrome bar. In addition to that, we have the Mercedes-Benz star panel. It's not a grille, it's just a full panel here, and it's finished in black gloss with the nice Mercedes-Benz stars integrated, which finalizes the look. Looks extremely nice. The entire panel is extremely large, because the car is large, obviously. And yeah, the star here, also the 3D emblem one with the Mercedes-Benz front camera as well. Looking at the front bumper, here we have the AMG line front bumper. Yeah, looks super sporty in my eyes. Definitely go for the AMG line, you will not regret it. In addition, with their color option here, looks very cool. Just to mention it and to be clear, guys, there is going to be no AMG version coming with the EQS SUV. Keep that in mind. But instead, we will be seeing a Maybach version coming with the EQS SUV. So it will be called EQS SUV Maybach, and I think that car will be pretty cool. We have already seen the concept vehicle last year on the IAA in Munich, remember. Looking at the side, guys, you can see this car is large, as we have an EQS SUV. It's almost the same size as a normal EQS, but yeah, obviously I think 90 millimeters higher sitting, if I'm not mistaken, but a lot of things I have to show you. I mean, the entire line here, the design is comparable to what we've seen with the EQS already, the one bow design. Also the rear here looking more like a coupe gives this a very sporty look. Something that I don't understand is why we have the side fenders finished in black gloss. I've seen this with multiple cars already, and I don't understand it. I will be questioning the Mercedes-Benz experts later on, and I will be answering that question 100%. I wish this was finished in exterior paint. There's also an option to go for the plastic, but as you know how I like my cars without plastic parts. 21 inches here, the nice EQS AMG line wheel option with the nice aero. I think the biggest option you can go is the 22 inches, but these look pretty nice. We have the EQS badge here on the A-pillar, and the side mirror is extremely huge, guys, sitting on the door panel. On the left hand side we have this. You may be wondering, why do we need this? This is for the windshield fluid. You put it in from here, as we can't open the front bonnet and have a look inside, as we have the HEPA filter inside that. On the side, seamless door handles, as we know, swipe and they pop out. We don't have the off-road specific sideboard here, but it's optional. In the rear we have a rear axle steering coming with the EQS, it's optional, but here on this one we have up to 10 degrees, guys. It's just crazy. It minimizes the turning circle of the car. Extremely nice, especially in the city. Looking at the rear, here we have the EQS SUV rear and the tail lights. Something that I have to mention, and the experts have told me, was that with all the EQS SUVs, or with the EQS in specific, we have 5 of these lights. So we have the helix design here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming. With the EQE we have 4 coming. And the main difference here between the EQS and EQE is that we have a straight line, and then it's turning upwards here, continuing the look, which I like. All in all, since we have the AMG line, we have the rear diffuser here with the additional chrome parts, the EQS 580 badge, the Mercedes Benz and the 4MATIC badge. Let me just open it up and show you something very cool. Here you have a lot of space in the back. You can open that up, but you can also go for a 7-seater option on this EQS SUV. Here on the left and right hand side you have the buttons to put down the seats. There we go. And also the right one. You see that? Super easy. You have so much space, and you can also pull that out and move that out, so you have a lot of space in the inside. As soon as I press this, the seats move back up. Also this one. So all in all, guys, how do you like it? Let me just close it. Fully electric on this one, obviously. There we go. And now it's time to check out the interior. Opening the door for you guys. Here we are inside the EQS SUV. I will be focusing on the interior when I drive it, guys. So let me just give you a quick tour. Full black interior on this one. As you guys know, for an EQS or for all the EQs, and with the Hyperscreen in specific, I would prefer the Neva Grey leather option or the Macchiato Beige cream leather inside. I love it. But this one is also cool, full black leather finish. We have the black AMG floor mats, Mercedes Benz entrance board, and the Hyperscreen, the 144 centimeter display unit. We have 3 separate displays, one for the driver, the center one, and one for the co-driver. Really cool. In addition, with the ambient colors here, also on the seats, which you can't really see right now since, yeah, it's very bright. And we also have the panoramic roof giving us a lot of light in the inside. This is so cool. Even the Kuschelkissen, I love this so much. The feel is extremely nice, and we also have them in the back seats, obviously, since we have an EQS here. Something that I have to mention, which I already hate on this car, is that we have the airbag cover finished in plastic and not in leather. Guys, we have an EQS here. Why wouldn't you go for the leather option here? I mean, it's not even an option, that's the thing. Oh, Mercedes is killing me. I hate this. I wish they would give us the option to choose between a leather airbag cover or plastic one. I mean, then whoever wants it can get it. I would definitely pay more to have that. But all in all, guys, how do you like the interior? Now also the back seats. You have a lot of stuff here. You can also put that one down here. And with the additional tablet here, you have a lot of space, a lot of head space in specific, guys. Also the nice Kuschelkissen, the feel is so good. And as I mentioned, you have the option to go for a 7-seater. So all in all, how do you like the all new EQS SUV? Starting the drive from this beautiful scenery. We are close to the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, close to Denver City. Let's focus on today's drive. I have the key right over here. I will be putting it inside here, where we have a lot of space. I mean, guys, inside the EQS there is a lot of space, but with the EQS SUV model there's again a lot of storage space in specific, because right over here you can place a lot of things, for example bags and else on the side and the door panel, and inside here as well, because with the S-Class you don't have that space here. Let me just start the ignition, and then we have the Hyperscreen coming alive. We are today's EQS SUV test driver, and this display unit is 144 centimeters large. We have 3 separate displays. One is for the driver, one is the center one, and one is for the co-driver as well. And with the EQS SUV, I think you can also set a background picture for that, which is very cool in my opinion. So let me put the seatbelts on and let's say goodbye to this beautiful scenery. At this point, special thanks to Mercedes Benz for flying us out here. I really appreciate that, and I also really appreciate your support. Because of you guys, I can live my dream. Let's start the drive then. Stop button is right over here, which I'm a huge fan of. Yeah, foot is on the brake. And this is the sound that tells you that the car is ready to drive. So we have a lot of sound feedback in this car. When accelerating, when braking, when recuperating, for example, also when leaving the car, for example. But we will be experiencing that all for sure. Okay, so let's get it on, guys. So we are inside the EQS 580 right now. We have an all-wheel drive vehicle here, and yes, 400 kilowatts, which equals about 545 horsepower, which is very powerful in my eyes. We can also do some race starts later on, switch the car into Sport Plus as well. We are right now in comfort driving mode. And first of all, guys, the EQS itself, the limousine, the sedan, is extremely comfortable. I mean, the suspension, due to the space you have inside, also the electric drive is very advanced. And with the EQS SUV, it's even more comfortable due to the seating position. I mean, we are sitting way higher, and we also have a better view than inside the EQS. So guys, I really love the view that we are having here right now inside the EQS SUV. And there's going to be another option. I think there's going to be a 450 option and the 580. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. Wow, I don't know whether to look at the beautiful interior or the scenery, guys. It's just unbelievable. All in all, the drive is really comfortable, guys. Since we have the rear axle steering on this, it doesn't really feel like driving a large car, because the EQS SUV is almost as long as the EQS, and it's comparable to what we have with the GLS. As you know, they also built the EQS SUV and the EQE SUV in the future, and the GLE, GLS, GLE Coupe, all here in Tuscaloosa in Alabama in the US. So guys, I've just closed the panorama sunroof here on top. It's optional, but if you go and get yourself an EQS SUV, do it, because you get a lot of sunlight, daylight in the inside. But I've just closed it so you have a better view on the ambient colors here. You can switch them up and else. And something very cool is the infotainment system here. You can choose between the classic, sport and understated. And with the understated, you can even change the color of the infotainment system, and the ambient color changes as well. Do you see that? I really enjoy this. Wow. My favorite color is the purple here. This one. Or this one as well, the pink, reddish. I will stick with the purple here. All in all, guys, the drive is super easy. We have the rear axle steering on this, turning the rear tires 10 degrees in the opposite direction, giving us a reduced turning circle. Especially with this car, it's super practical, because when driving in the cities and the urban areas, I mean, getting around with this is super easy. Also when off-roading, there's going to be an off-road video coming with this. You will see it. It's super easy with the handling, and for sure, this car is just absolutely comfortable. Wow, what a beautiful view, guys. Unfortunately, we don't have the unrestricted German Autobahn here, so we will be not talking a lot about the performance of this car. But since we have empty roads here, I will be doing a race start for you and switch it up to sport, which you can do here. The car is now set into sport. So guys, the roads are pretty empty. I have the car into sport. Let's do a race start. 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, the car is pretty heavy. First of all, because of its size. Second of all, because of the battery. I think 0 to 100 with this car would be 4.5-ish. Not sure, I have no official numbers. But still, it's pretty quick, since we have the all-wheel drive on this car. But I think the main goal for this car is really having a bigger size SUV, especially with the 7-seater option with this car, and for families, I guess. But with the EQS SUV, we have very luxurious and comfortable drive, especially here with the seat, with the Kuschelkissen. Then in addition to that, we also have massage seats. Even in the back seats, we have the Kuschelkissen, which is so cool. But all in all, guys, how do you like my first drive? I can't wait to experience the EQS SUV in Germany, and we will be obviously doing an Autobahn run for you guys, so we can really talk about the performance then. But all in all, as a final resume, I have to say I am in love with this car. It's so comfortable. We have driven like multiple hours now, and I don't feel tired at all driving, even though we were traveling a lot lately. And this car, the drive is super chill, it's very comfortable here with the mountain roads. I really like it. I thought the EQS is already a very comfortable and nice car, but with the EQS SUV they've set a new standard, and I think with the EQS SUV Maybach this will be the pinnacle of comfort and luxury combined. So all in all, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. How do you like the car, the EQS SUV? Please share your opinion in the comment section below. Unfortunately, with the interior is exactly the same look as we have with the EQS and EQE and all. I wish they have did something like SUV specific on the interior as we have it on the GLE, for example, here with the center console. I miss that, but yeah, I can't complain. I really love the car and really enjoy today's ride. How did you do? Please share it in the comment section below. Looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing time. I will be back.